Man, above ground Sarlaccs are so trashy, dude. Compared to their below ground Sarlaccs, you know what I'm saying?
Well, okay, but have you ever seen? I mean, all you see is just the toothy anus of the Sarlacc. You don't know what the whole thing looks like. It could be way more ugly.
Here's the thing. I'm going to say one last thing, and then I'm going to give us the intro video, and then we're going to get into the actual game footage. But when it comes to Sarlacc pits, nothing was more terrifying. But what took me out of it was when they came out with the the spinoff from that, House of
Cards?
No, House of the Dragon. No, what's the show? What's the freaking Boba Fett show? House of Boba Fett or whatever, the story of Boba Fett. Yeah, dude, and he just magically escapes the Sarlacc pit. Like, get out of here with that.
Okay, here's the thing though.
Why are they gonna mess with the lore?
Okay, here's the thing though.
Hold that thought. I'm Seth.
And I'm Drew.
And this is
Nerd Feeding the Nerd.
All right, give us your thoughts on the Sarlacc pit, Drew.
Okay, so...
And you can play, by the way, yeah.
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, my brain had to, like, reset for a second. Okay, dude. So here's the thing. Back, like, old days of, you know, before... I think it was even before Patton Oswalt was, like, the Ratatouille. You know, before he was Remy and Ratatouille, he got up in front of a giant group of people and explained the exact opening that Jon Favreau did for the Book of Boba Fett. And it's great, dude. Like, there's, I'm sure you can find it on them internets, a side-by-side of him explaining it. Oh, you bastard, don't swing your thing at me. So for the nerds that knew, it was great. It was a great experience. But because you don't know, because you're not a true Star Wars fan.
What?
That's right, dude. You're not a true Star Wars fan. You don't follow the weird antics and lore of random people. You son of a...
Jordan says, so there is a huge theory about the pit. And I wonder if it's the same theory that you're getting into right now. Drew.
Possibly. God, don't wave your thing. Oh, God.
And by the way, good morning, Jordan.
Morning, Jordan. How are you?
It's been a while, friend.
Oh, son of a bitch. This is sad, dude.
Also,
I did not want to wake up with a big old dangle in my face. You know what I mean?
An appendage.
A Jim Dangle. I'm just new bit goofing.
So finish the Sarlacc pit thing. So Patton Oswalt gets up there and.
Yeah, and I mean he's essentially everyone loves Boba Fett. Everyone loves Boba Fett. I mean that's just how nature works.
Yeah.
You know? So everyone, you know, back in the day was like, he's fine. He's fine. You know, it's supposed to be that it takes you like 1,000 years or hundreds of years or whatever to fully digest in the stomach of the Sarlacc.
Yeah.
Because it's a trap. That's the whole freaking purpose of it.
But you would die. You'd be well dead before that happens, obviously.
True. But I mean, if like zombification happened, like you could die and then come back, you know, but I don't know if that's canon in the Star Wars world. Oh my God, how inconsiderate. How could you leave me behind? You're such a cuck.
What's funny is I was reading along with you as you were reading that, and then my brain did not register the word as you were saying it.
Yeah, that's fine.
So can we wrap that up? Is it basically like they had to come up with a way to save Boba Fett because he's so beloved? Is that like what I'm picking up on?
Yeah, pretty much, man. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that, dude. Like it's also, I mean, it's easy, dude. It's easy enough to like quantify how someone could escape. There's the red slimy thing is gone. No, it must be because you cut the red teal. Oh my God. Oh, that's right. I have to cut these in a specific order, I think. Oh crap. Well, hang out here, lady, because I gotta.
Now you gotta
cut another thing.
You gotta cut another.
Cut another dingle dangle. Yeah, dude. I gotta deworm this bish.
Well, I mean, is that big in comparison to other of its species, or is it average, you think?
I mean, the thing is, it's the whole like hung like a horse metaphor, which in reality, proportionally, percentage-ally, it's not that big. You know, it's like on par with like a 4-incher. You know what I mean?
When you start comparing, inches to pounds, they're not that impressive.
To foot pounds or whatever the.
And I feel like this what are we? We're in a fish or something. What are we in?
Yeah, it's kind of like a fish, crocodilian kind of looking thing.
Psychedelic stomach.
Yeah, well, I mean, have you ever been inside yourself? Is Miss Frizzle worming her way through your appendages?
I was going to say, I watched Miss Frizzle do it, and so now I have a pretty good idea of what I would look like. Only mine would be more, well, I don't know. It depends on how well I'm eating at the time. If I look disgusting and, like, shriveled up. Like the smoker's equivalent of, like, a terrible stomach. You know what I'm saying? Like, what they're, my my stomach would look like. Whatever.
Yeah, the old Chipotle syndrome.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, but not in like a bad way, but in like the gut explosion way. You know what I mean? Like,
Jordan says, "I measure my weighing in metric to feel bigger."
There's nothing better than checking that shit in centimeters.
Oh, hell yeah, dude!
If there's one thing that the foreigners have given us. It is no, I don't need to play that. I need to swipe these bubbles.
That is too funny. That is, damn. I was gonna say something. I got sidetracked, but that's okay. That's a good sidetrack.
Hey, here we go.
Wow.
Are you ready for a pointless object at this point?
Oh. Nope, lost it again. I will say this. I did this on the last stream. I'm gonna keep doing this. Today's mug. And it goes, what did we get? Oh, you found the compass.
You found the compass.
That's not insignificant, dude.
I mean, kind of. I never use the map.
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. All right.
Yeah, I did just get that, too. You missed that.
I got a little Disney World 50th anniversary cup.
Oh, sick, dude.
Yeah, with the Disney hat. I don't know. I'm a Disney kid. He's
a Disney kid.
I like it. I'm a Disney adult, if you will.
Oh,
I don't know if I want to take on that responsibility.
You are not. You have children.
Okay, thank you.
So you are technically not a Disney adult because you go for your kids. It's fine that you enjoy it too. You know what I mean? But you're not like insufferable. You're not like pushing children over to get the latest whatever popcorn bucket or whatever the hell. You know what I mean? Like you're not that level of toxicity.
Yeah. Dude, okay. Speaking of, this is off my notes here, but since we're on the subject of Disney World, and this is just gonna whatever, judge me in the comments if you don't want to listen to two white dudes talk about Disney World, but why when they built Galaxy's Edge, did they not just make it from the OG? Why? It's almost too obscure for me as a Star Wars fan. I love it, but I also am why couldn't this be I don't know, set in the original trilogy instead of the freaking, you know what I'm saying? I get it, they're Disney and they're pushing Disney. The stormtroopers are all Disney era and stuff, but it's just I don't know, the food's not that great there. It is, but it's too weird. My kids don't even really like it because it's you know what I'm saying?
I like it.
I like it, but
the Ronto wrap is so good, dude.
It's odd though. It's odd and
yeah, but that's the point.
And then the cantina is and I've only been there once, but we went to the cantina and got I don't know, like a cheese board or something. It was I don't know, it was just not.
That's the whole point, dude. It's supposed to be alien food.
It is alien food, but I don't know. It should have been it should have been Mos Eisley, dude. Why didn't they do that?
The food would have been the exact same.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying the decor though. That should have been Mos Eisley, and that would have made more sense to me. But they themed it. They had to go Disney themed, and I don't know. It's just not as good, dude.
I mean, I'm going to disagree with you on that only because, it opens the door for so much more possibility. Here's the thing, dude. There's a VR game that you can play where you're going around essentially Galaxy's Edge. So there is something that you can tangibly visit in the realm of stuff. And you can just be there. You know what I mean? Like, no, okay, now, okay. Ooh, maybe I'll use the map and the compass to figure out where the F I'm supposed to go.
On the
okay,
map. Yeah.
Down and
listen, I'll backpedal slightly and say this. I love Star Wars, but I'm not as ingrained in it as even you are. So like some of the characters in Galaxy's Edge that are like in reference to some of the like animated shows and stuff that you were like, dude, I like what's the one guy's name who talks to you at the beginning of
Hondo.
I didn't know who Hondo was. I thought he was a made-up character that they just brought in for the theme park.
And he's so cool. It's so amazing to see him in real life moving around, and it's the same voice actor, which is great. I mean, it's Jim Cummings. Like, how could you not have him do the role? You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. He's there.
The only other thing I'll say, okay, so I have to take a hard audit on myself and say, like, did you watch enough of the source material to be like taken aback by like Galaxy's Edge? And the answer is no. One thing I will say, and I think you have to agree with me on this, I think Galaxy's Edge merch is trash. There's not enough merch there. Like, I wanted like some cool Star Wars trinkets and stuff, and they don't sell any. It's like a lack of Star Wars merch available at the freaking Star Wars land. You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay. Yes, like the market is kind of lacking. Like their need, and it is more of a spatial thing. But when you get off of, I forget which ride it is, but when you get off one of the rides and they have that little cart, first of all, they have like hella helmets. They have like pilot suits and jackets, and like that's cool, dude. That's really freaking cool. And if you're like, oh man, they don't have any cool merch, that's like exclusive to Galaxy's Edge. The whole reason why they have that stuff is because of Galaxy's Edge. So like, oh dang it, I'm trying to find the right whole story of my life.
Yeah, seriously, sometimes it's hard to find the right one.
But dude, and plus they have like the dark side, like that exclusive dark side, freaking. Whatever you call it, like the store that's just dark side merch. Like, that's awesome. And I got like a really cool canteen thing there. Dang it.
Well, I am going to be that guy right now and say that I saved up my pennies, and I was going to buy a lightsaber when I was there. And I was like, okay, I didn't do the whole like build a lightsaber thing. I just didn't sign up. I didn't sign up in time. I know. I'm a hack.
It's the single greatest experience at a Disney park that I've had in my life.
Well, I was gonna buy, Luke's OG lightsaber, and I was like, yeah, like I'm gonna get it. Like, it's Anakin's lightsaber. It's sick. Like, I want it because I have Luke's Jedi saber.
Yeah, the one that he builds himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Just for the internets, and it just sits behind me. And I grew up loving Jedi. That was my favorite as a kid. But I was like, all right, I'm gonna get his OG saber. And then I get there, and I'm all stoked, and I'm like, let me hold it. And then in the display case, it's advertised and marketed as Rey's lightsaber, dude. And I'm like, get out of here I will not buy this. And I didn't. And I left empty-handed because I was so upset that that's how they marketed it to me. I do not agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, well, and technically it's not. She has her own lightsaber. It's like it's like sort of stick like it's kind of based on her staff or whatever.
She ends up building her own or something, right?
Yeah,
I can't even remember. It's been so long since I've watched those, but
I mean, my thing is, she has a yellow lightsaber. She has a yellow crystal, and like I don't know, dude. I disagree with the choice, but I kind of don't, because the yellow was supposed to be like the symbol of the protectors. I just don't see her as a protector. I see her as more of like the blue. Like, she is more of the kind of like warrior-esque character. So that was my only complaint. However, I get it. They had to bring in the yellow crystals in some way, and what better way to do it than with your brand new property, brand new, you know, protagonist. So it's, to me, it was more like, you guys aren't doing it right. Like, you didn't really set up that whole story. You just kind of threw it out there. It's like, might as well have given her an orange crystal, which those aren't technically kyber crystals, they're colon crystals, which, yeah, that means, it sounds like something that came out your butt.
And it was all yellow. Yeah, they had it. All right, listen, I know, like, Star Wars isn't our shtick, but we're talking about it right now. About naturally, two guys who like Star Wars get on our soapboxes and start talking trash about Disney era Star Wars. There's 1,000 other channels that do that way better than we do, but
sure,
they had such an opportunity with that, man. And I saw that first movie. I actually saw all the movies in theaters. Like,
yeah.
But that first
movie...
movie...
You have to, dude. If there's a Star Wars movie and it has a theatrical release, you got it, dude.
Yeah.
You got it.
It doesn't matter what it is. And that first one, man, I dug it, man. I dug it because they, you know, I always wondered as a kid, like, when the Star Destroyers would, like, blow up, but they didn't, like, fully blow up. Like, what happened to, like, the shell of the ship? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, dude.
And
that was such a great choice.
Well, yeah, and that first movie answered that question. Like, they land on planets naturally, and then scavengers like rip them apart for parts, and like that whole like scene where they're like bobbing and weaving through like the junk and the downed Star Destroyer, and it's like the Millennium Falcon and stuff. It's sick, dude. Like, it was great, and then it just deteriorated from there. But such a squandered opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, I think the problem is they didn't have the full trilogy planned out. The reason why the first two trilogies worked so well is because they already had the groundwork laid. And it wasn't like we're just coming up with things as we go along. It should have been, here it is, it's etched in stone. It's done. You know what I mean? That's what it is. And plus, obviously, with, you know, Carrie passing, there was a little, you know, there's the thing.
That's it. That's what I've been looking for. Throw me up there, okay?
Yeah. I tried to yeet her, but it didn't work because I wasn't moving. There we go.
This is...
Oh, my God.
Oh, what it is? This is going to be taken way out of context because I think they said it forever ago and they're not even in the chat anymore. TikTok, by the way, does not make it easy for me to monitor, so I'm doing my best. I'll pop into that chat every once in a while. Check us out on the other on the tube, on the Red app. The Red app is where we are the most active, and I am actively monitoring the chat. But CJ said, spoiler, he is the Triforce of Courage. I don't know when that was, but it was probably hilarious in context. So. It's a turd! Oh, it's stuck! That's me every morning, just trying to get it out.
Yeah, dude. Seal switcheroo!
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. This
big old butt bug.
I know, dude. And you... Oh, dang it! I saw my face off because I ran into the spikes. I did again.
No, okay, just imagine how terrifying this would be. You're like a 9-year-old child, and you're fighting like this big monster, and there's like spinning blades all around you, and you're
I know, dude.
Far from home and your mother.
Son of a... Okay.
I'm going to let you vibe out on this. And as I read, I'm going to read a couple. What in God's
in the Lord's
name?
Creation.
Oh, God. Is that a.
Yeah,
okay, God.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are having technical difficulties. We got to call the Nintendo hotline.
Hang it, dude.
We should call the Nintendo hotline one of these days while we're on
I think
stream.
it's still like live, but it doesn't give you stuff anymore. What the hell am I doing, dude? I
Oh,
swear
it
to
definitely
God.
doesn't give you like any sort of directions or anything like that. Ah, run away! Oh, dude, I saw that. You just like sidestepped right into it.
Right into it.
Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. So you hit him, then he turns around, he exposes his butt to you,
Yeah.
and then you slice him right in the pooper.
Oh God.
Oh, and he just gets faster. Let's see here. Ocarina of Time, released in 1998, was the first Zelda game to move from 2D into fully 3D. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Thank you for
This
that
is true.
useless piece of trivia.
Hit him in the butt. Okay.
How many do you have to get?
Okay, I guess that was it.
Oh, good.
It was 4 apparently. Usually it's 3.
Woo.
Are you gonna give me something? Thank God. Thank you.
Yeah, you needed.
Thank
needed
you
those.
for giving me hearts.
Thank you for winning.
that wasn't a true bangarang moment. Like that was actually pretty sad. I used my body to damn it, I didn't want to use the fairy. I wanted to put it in a bottle. I gotta put it in a bottle, baby. So when I die, it helps me come back.
That's right.
Boy, Seth, we sure had fun today, didn't we? So long, folks. Come on, Seth, say goodbye.
Where are we going?
The show's over. See you next time.
Next time? When is that?
Pretty soon. Don't worry.
Pretty soon. But how long is that?
In a little while, man.
But what am I gonna do till then?
You can hit the subscribe button so you can stick around for more content, or feel free to watch some of our past stuff,
Don't forget to come back soon.
because we'll be waiting here on
Nerd bleeding the nerd. What? Nerd bleeding the nerd.